If you have watched our channel much, you know I enjoy fishing. And the first time I can ever remember going fishing, Mylene and I were just little kids. I was probably around 4. And some people in our church were babysitting us. Our parents had gone out, and this family had said they would, told our parents where they would be. The man wanted to go fishing, and they had a daughter that was just older than Mylena. And so the man is fishing, but he's fixed an old rod and reel for us 3 girls. And I have no idea how long our turns were, but I knew that we were going by age, and I was the youngest, and it was taking forever to get my turn. But when it was my turn, the bobber went under, and I reeled in my first fish, and I was so excited. I mean, that whale, it was all I could do to pull it in, but I got that thing in, and I was so excited, and I could just imagine when our parents got there, how proud they were going to be of me. Now, I didn't know the term taxidermy, but I didn't know if we were going to have this fish mounted, or if we were going to eat it, or what we were going to do, but my parents were going to be so proud of me. So the man came over, and of course, I didn't have to take the fish off the hook, and so he came over and he took the fish off the hook, and he reeled his line in, and he took my fish and he put it on his hook to use as bait. And while I'm not at all but forgotten now, but that's something that I've always remembered. And tried to use that as a reminder in how I interact with people. But I've remembered it, and I've always thought of true forgiveness as being kind of like you just forgive and forget. That's an expression you hear. Well, yesterday morning I was reading about the Last Supper. And when they got to the upper room, Jesus washed the disciples' feet. Now, basically, the custom was people didn't bathe as often as they do now, but once you bathed, you're clean, but you're walking on dirt roads and you're wearing sandals, so your feet would get dirty. And when you would get to someone else's house, they would have the lowest servant wash your feet so that you could feel clean and refreshed, and etc. And Jesus pointed out, I'm Master and Lord, and yet I am washing your feet. But the thing that struck me, he washed 12 pairs of feet. The Bible's very clear. He knew what Judas was getting ready to do. He knew that very night, Judas was going to go out and betray him. And yet Jesus washed his feet. And it made me realize, forgiveness isn't about forgiving and forgetting. It's about remembering and choosing to love, care for, and serve the person that's wronged you, even though they have hurt you.